So after successfully creating a basic structure, what we are supposed to do now is to fill the data. Now, how do we do that? There are two ways to do that. First way is less effective than the another way. Let's see what are the two ways. First way is we are surely know that this is for the unemployment. We can directly give the reference. So that's the first way. If I give the reference, it will imitate all the cell characteristic which is a part of the reference cell. In this case, this is going to be my reference cell. This is wherever I am taking the data from, it will imitate the part of that particular reference cell. However, before we go to that point, I simply have to drag this to get the data. I simply have to drag this to get the data. The problem over here is it has taken this as a percentage, so we can convert this to a currency. Basically, if we convert this to a currency, it will work perfectly fine. The problem over here is if I change this metric, let's say to x, y, z, the number over here does not change. That's the big issue with the direct referencing. The problem, again, to reiterate, even if I change any number, numbers will not change. Even if I change this metric, the corresponding number will not change. Hence, uh, in the dashboard, just remember, avoid using direct references. Start using lookup functions, which we have already seen in the videos. The lookup functions are VLOOKUP, index, match are the functions. So you should use, or you should try and use similar functions. Try to fit in whenever you are using a dashboard. So over here I have to fill prior and current directly. I can also fill the rank part. Progress part we need to calculate. So in this video we are going to see how do we fill prior, current and rank. We have a function called as VLOOKUP. What are we trying to look in the table? So we are trying to look this metric. What is my table array going to be? Table array means where am I supposed to look that particular metric? So this table, this entire table. Always note that in VLOOKUP, whatever you are trying to search has to be the first column of the selected table. I will repeat that. In VLOOKUP, whatever you are looking has to be the first column in the selected table. I will explain you with the pointers. In the meantime, let's finish this first. So my column is 2 and my data has to be false exactly. So that's 10.5%. I am looking at unemployment. So unemployment column has to be my first column of my selected table. Had I selected this, then it will not work. Let's see. If I select this from A5 instead of B5, I will get answer as NA. I have to select from this particular column. So wherever I am looking at, whatever I am looking at has to be the first column within this table array. What exactly I want to put here, if the value is found, is called as column index number. So if unemployment details are found, I want this prior number to be displayed, which is in the second column. If I want current number to be displayed, it should be in the third column. If I want rank to be displayed, it should be in the fourth column. As simple as that. So over here, I will make this constant. The table, basically I will make this constant, because even if I drag this down, I don't want this to change, and I will simply drag this down. This has to be in the currency format, so I will change it to currency format. Rest everything is in a percentage format. 10.5% minus 5.2%, 13.5%, some dollar value, and 19%, which is provided over here. Moving to the next column, it has to be column number 3, so I will take the exact formula, but instead of putting column number 2, I will put column number 3, and I will simply drag this down. I will take the same property as this. I will click on format painter and I will put this over here. I have got the same thing. Why have I have changed the formula to put this column number 3? Because in this entire table, the prior in this prior is column number 3, column number 1, 2, 3. And if I want rank, then I have to put column number 4. It is as simple as that. So I will go to the rank cell. I will copy the same formula. I'll copy the same formula and I will put it here and I will put 4. My rank is 44 and I will simply drag this. So it is 44 and then the rest 25. Now look at this. If I change this to XYZ, some other metric, then everything will become NA. So I will surely know that something has been changed. Alternatively, if I change something here, XYZ, again the output will come. So XYZ match is there and hence the output comes. That is the biggest advantage of putting VLOOKUP functions. Let's do the same thing for other matrices or other areas. Over here in the infant education, what I will do is VLOOKUP function, lookup value remains the same, or I can simply copy paste this formula. I can simply copy paste this formula and let's see how it goes. I can simply copy paste. I have selected this, perfect. Over here, perfect, perfect. But this infant mortality will be a number format. So I have to change this to a number format. Before that, I will simply drag this down. Simply. So this is second column, third column, fourth column. And this nothing is in percentage as far as I remember. Oh, everything is percentage except infant mortality. Infant mortality, I will change this to a number, normal number format, and the rank is 25, 43, 0, 0, 21. 25, 43, nothing, nothing, and 21. Absolutely fine. Same thing, I can copy paste and I can drag this down and I will get the answers as such. Government debt should not be in the percentage, it is in the dollars, then percentage, and then the numbers. So I will change this as a currency format. It's a currency format, and this is a pure number format. And the rank is 0, 29, 0, 0, 0. 0, 29, 0, 0, as in nothing is mentioned over here. And then for the next 3, I will copy the same formula here and I will drag this down from here. Hello. अरे यार भाई ऐसा क्यों करते हो? कनेक्शन हो तो गया.
The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
So here we have to change this structure. Everything is a number format. So we'll do this in the number format, which is over here, and the same thing which we are planning over here. So we simply have to drag this down, and drag it down. So state park is a number format, and this is also a number format, which is clean and safe water resources. So I'll change this to a number format, and I'll change this to a number format. Rest I will keep it as it is. Wherever the rank is not available, I will put it 0. Wherever the rank is available, the rank will be displayed. So this is how it is done basically. So basically you have to create a lookup functions, and you have to follow the same standards, as in same numbering system or same cell structure. If this is a number format, you have to check, and then you have to form using a format painter, you have to use the same number format. So that's pretty much the basic outline is done. Basic data filling is done. Now we have to evolve in a such an extent that we can see these symbols. So that we will see in the next video.